Yo, Josh the Yards, we're back with another video. You know what I'm saying? 76ers versus Wizards. We got Tobias Harris scoring 37 points, Joel Embiid 30 points, Ben Simmons with 6 points, 15 assists, 15 assists, 15 rebounds for Ben Simmons. That 15 assists was really impressive to me. I know Ben Simmons isn't a offensive. Well, he is an offensive player because, assist offensive. And he is a good defensive player, but he is not a good scorer. That 6 points did not really matter to me. I definitely liked seeing him get 15 assists. I think that matters way more than 6 points. That's what Ben Simmons and players like Jokic does, and other players, they pass the ball. They're playmakers. Now, Jokic obviously scores more points than Ben Simmons. 15 assists. Oh my, yeah, that's really good for Ben Simmons. Joel Embiid 30 points for the MVP. That is, that's normal for Joel Embiid. That's normal for Joel Embiid. MVP season, that is normal for Joel Embiid. And he did his thing. He was literally unguardable. He was so unguardable. He didn't play part of the first quarter. Tobias Harris went off today. He went off. This is something that we haven't seen from him in a while. He has been underperforming all season basically, and 37 points from Tobias Harris. He was crazy tonight. I want to see that from him every single game. Hopefully he can do that. If Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, and Ben Simmons can do this every single night, I don't know, I'm saying I'm not part of the 76ers, but the 76ers might freaking win the finals. They might go to the 100% going to the finals if they can do this and beat the Brooklyn Nets. That might be a stretch, but you never know what happens in the playoffs. The playoffs are a whole different atmosphere. And players like that are this talented can honestly beat anyone when they play this good together. And this game, they played really well together. Like I said in my other videos, Seth Curry, I really said that he's gonna do good in the playoffs and he's gonna put up solid points. And guess what, guys? He did that. 15 points for Seth Curry, and he was hitting his shots, and I think that's pretty solid for playoff basketball. He did play 32 minutes, so he could have scored a bit more, but I really think that's solid just because Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, and Tobias Harris are the three main point makers on this team. So that, in my opinion, is really good. Seth Curry, please keep doing it and turn into your brother Stephen Curry and freaking turn into an MVP Curry. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if we had Steph Curry on the 76ers. That'd be crazy. That would be on the Wizards side of things. Bradley Beal had 33 points, and that is also expected for him. He played 41 minutes, which is a lot. And Westbrook, 16 points, 14 assists, and 5 rebounds. And what happened and how the Wizards kind of fell out of this game is because Russell Westbrook stepped out of bounds. And when I saw that, I had to laugh. I'm not going to hold you here. Because Russell Westbrook, he's always doing stuff like that, man. Now, a lot of people are saying like, oh, his heel didn't touch the thing, but if you look at the pictures, his heel touched the white line. So I think that was a good call on the refs, and the refs were not a big issue in this game. If anything, actually, I think the reason why Joel Embiid didn't even play that much is because he got a lot of fouls. And I think, if anything, the refs were more being biased towards the Wizards side. So you can't really argue the refs were in the 76ers way. I can't really see how anyone can say that. But this game was close. It was close. It might have gotten a little bit. It was really close. Only by they only won by 7 points. That's a really close game. Now in the playoffs for basketball is always close. So we're gonna need someone to close it out. And who is that person that was consistent towards the entire game? Tobias Harris. And I am hoping that in more tougher situations and better playoff basketball, that Tobias Harris can be that guy. Because if he's not, I've seen this 76er team, they need a closer. They needed someone like Jimmy Butler. If we had Jimmy Butler, I don't know, I'm saying if, I'm not part of this team. If the 76ers had like someone like Jimmy Butler this year and Tobias Harris, it would have been a wrap for the NBA. It would have been a wrap. I would have taken that over the Nets. And the reason why I say that is because you got Ben Simmons, one of the best playmakers in the NBA. Joel Embiid, arguably the best center. Tobias Harris, one of the best. Even Green, and one of the best shooters. Even Seth Curry, and one of the best shooters. And Dwight Howard on the bench. George Hill, Matisse Thybulle. We winning that. We are winning that. And yes, I am going to see we now because that's my team. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, this game, I loved it. Playoff basketball is so much better than regular season basketball. So much. The atmosphere, bro, is just intense basketball. What I want to see for the next game upcoming versus the 76ers and the Wizards, I want to see from Green. I want to see him shoot the ball more because in the 76ers other series, they thrived off of 3-point shooters. And if Ben Simmons had 15 assists, and if Ben Simmons can just chuck the ball, find a 3-point shooter, and they shoot it, bruh, the 76ers are gonna be so amazing. And I'm really just proud of this game. This is a really good game, although it was close. There was a lot of other games today that I liked watching, and this is why I love the NBA. So, yeah, I will be making another video on this in the future. I will be making, the second game that comes out. Do not forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and yeah, boy is out.